What if I told you that missing out on the playoffs this year could actually be the best thing for planning towards 2027? It sounds counterintuitive, even a bit reckless, but at Birmingham City right now, failure might quietly be opening the door to a smarter future. Because while the immediate dream has faded, the financial reset that comes with it could allow Knighthead to bring in a player with Premier League pedigree at a price that simply wasn't on the table a few months ago. The reality is harsh. 2 wins in the last 6 games have drained the momentum at St Andrews, leaving Chris Davies' side 10 points off the top 6 with just 7 matches to play. It's not mathematically over, but realistically, it's done. And with that drop-off goes more than just promotion hopes. The mandatory clauses tied to last summer's recruitment are effectively off the table. The financial uplift of Premier League football disappears, and suddenly the whole project hits a wall. Knighthead now faces a very different challenge, not how to spend big after success, but how to be clever, precise, and opportunistic without it. At the heart of this situation is Tommy Doyle, the 24-year-old midfielder who arrived from Wolverhampton Wanderers with a £10 million obligation to buy, triggered only by promotion. That clause is now gone. And that changes everything. What once looked like a fixed deal has now become an open negotiation. Doyle, with his Manchester City background and promotion experience at Sheffield United, suddenly shifts from a guaranteed investment to a potential bargain. Zoom out to Molineux and the picture becomes clearer. Under Rob Edwards, Wolves are heading towards the Championship with the pressure of bouncing straight back. That kind of reset doesn't just require quality, it demands reliability. And Doyle, despite showing composure and control in spells, hasn't quite nailed down his place. At Birmingham, he's found himself caught in a tactical squeeze, initially backing up Paik Sung-ho, then slipping further down the pecking order after the arrival of John Solis. Too good to fade away, but not quite important enough to build around. That's footballing limbo, and that's where value drops fastest. This is where Birmingham's opportunity becomes clear. Chris Davies doesn't need to guess what Doyle offers. He's seen him up close, in training and in matches, adapting to the system. There's no settling in period, no cultural adjustment, no tactical uncertainty. At a lower price, Doyle becomes less of a risk and more of a calculated decision. Instead of spending heavily on unknowns, Birmingham could secure a player they already understand and use the remaining budget to strengthen key areas that genuinely improve the squad. That's how promotion sides are built, not through quantity, but through precision. And that's the real twist in this so-called perfect storm. Wolves may not need him, Doyle may not command a premium fee, and Birmingham might be the one club in the right position to turn that overlap into real value. What looked like a failed clause could end up being a strategic win. So here's the question for you, Blue Noses. If the price drops to around £6 million, do you take it? Or has Doyle already shown he won't displace Solis and Paik over the long term? Would you rather take a gamble on new signings instead?